All right, guys, this is the review for the first quiz in the second semester. Make sure you get out a piece of paper so you can write your work down. All right, question number 1. When do you need a common denominator? Here are your choices. Go. All right, we need a common denominator when you're adding or subtracting fractions. Adding, subtracting. So and we don't need it when multiplying and dividing. Don't need it when multiplying and dividing. So the answer should have been E, A, and B. All right, here we go. 15 halves minus 3 1/3. Go. All right, well, there's multiple ways you can do this. You can change these both to mixed numbers or both to improper fractions. I'm going to go with the improper fraction route because the first one is already 15 halves. So 15 halves stays 15 halves. I'm going to change 3 1/3 to an improper fraction. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10 thirds. Now we need to have a common denominator. Our common denominator for 2 and 3 is going to be 6. So what do I need to multiply this first fraction by? I need to multiply it by 3. So I'll have 45 sixths. I need to multiply this one by 2 to turn the 3 into a 6. And I'll have 20 sixths. When I subtract, I have 25 sixths, which, changing this to a mixed number, 6 goes into 25 4 times. That's 24, so remainder 1/6. So you should have typed in 4 1/6. Okay, number 3, when you use a reciprocal, go. Well, when you're doing a reciprocal, you have to keep change flip when you're dividing fractions, okay? So dividing fractions, you should have said D. All right, here we go. 4/5 plus 3/4. Go. All right, well, this is an addition problem, so we need to have a common denominator. What number does 5 and 4 both divide into? It divides into 20. So our common denominator is going to be 20. I need to multiply my first fraction by 4/4, which will give me 16 20ths. I need to multiply my second fraction by 5/5, which gives you 15 20ths. Add this, I get 31 20ths, which is an improper fraction. Changes to a mixed number, it'll be 1 and 11 20ths. Okay, number 6, 4 times 3 1/2. Go. Well, in order to multiply, you need to change your mixed numbers to improper fractions. So I'm going to make this 4/1 times 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7 halves. Now, when you are multiplying, you can basically multiply straight across and then simplify at the end, or simplify any numerator with any denominator first. This 4 and 2 are both divisible by 2. So what I would do is 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 4 twice, multiply straight across, and I get 14/1, which is 14. Okay, number 7, dividing mixed numbers. Go. Well, to divide mixed numbers, first thing you need to do, multiplying or dividing with mixed numbers, you need to change it to improper fractions. So this is going to be 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7 halves, divided by 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21/4. Now, when you are dividing, you change it to multiply by the reciprocal. Keep, change, flip. So this would be 7 halves times, flip this, 4/21. Now, we're at multiplying at this point. We can simplify. 7 and 21 are both divisible by 7. 7 goes into 7 once, into 21 3 times. I can divide 2 and 4 both by 2. 2 goes into 2 once, into 4 twice, and now I multiply straight across, and I end up with 2/3. All right, guys, you should now be ready to take your first quiz. If you have questions, let me know.